Lab number 61. This will be a really simple app. In this lab we will create an instance of a MobileFirst Platform container on a Bluemix. And yeah, it will be really simple because it won't take a lot of time thanks to Bluemix platform. And actually we will use this service, this instance of a container for further lab series, and of course it shouldn't be used in production. This is only for evaluation, and for production you should create your own, and you can find all information about how to do that and how to evaluate on getting started materials for our platform. But now we will just create an instance of this evaluation Docker image on a Bluemix. So first of all, let's open the browser. There is no need to perform this lab on a prepared image for lab series. You can even do it in your web browser, but just for the sake of time I will do it here. So let's open the Bluemix website, bluemix.net, and log in inside your account. So if you don't have an account yet, please go and complete lab number 19 to get a Bluemix account, and then log in. So after you log in, you will be redirected to the main page. In our case, it's dashboard page. So let's wait a few seconds until it will load. So you need to make sure that you see containers here as an option, because otherwise you maybe need to change the region. It's located here. There are several options depending on your geography. By default, for example, I was getting the United Kingdom region, and I will have some services there, but for containers, for now, there is a need, because as you can see from the United Kingdom, it's not actually accessible. There is a need to change the region to US South. And as soon as you will do that, you should be able to see containers as one of the options. So there are two possibilities. First one, to click right here on containers. Second one is to go to the catalog and look for MobileFirst Starter, which will be one of the container options for you. So we can actually filter for showing only containers and then select this MobileFirst Starter. And we will need to create a namespace. Just call it whatever you want, but make sure it will be unique. So I will type mfp.help labs. So now we went to the configuration of our container, and here is really important thing that we need to do. So first of all, we need to enter a name. It can be anything actually. I will type mfp71, just like that. The second really important thing is to select the size. In our case, we need a medium size, at least medium size, because 2 GB of memory is the smallest amount that you can use for these purposes. Next thing we need to do is to assign the IP address. So we will request a specific IP address that this image will run on. For the ports, we need to actually select port 80 and 9080. For evaluation image, we don't need the HTTPS port 9443 that is usually used, and that's it. So afterwards, we can actually click create. It will take some time, but not a lot, and our image will be created. So let's wait until it will finish the creation process. Yeah, so as you can see, we created a container from the image. So if we will go back, we will see the list of containers, and now it should be one with the public IP that we received right here, and we can actually go to this container and we can see that it's actually started. And what we need to do is to copy this IP address that we received, the public IP, and navigate to it from the web browser. So right here, as you can see, we have a startup page with the login requirements. So the username is admin, the password is the same, admin. We need to click register, and afterwards we'll have like a getting started page for this evaluation image. Let's call it that way. So here we go. Actually, afterwards we can already start working with this image. So the easiest option will be to open the console and actually preview our runtimes that were created. And there is only one created by default, MobileFirst Starter. Actually, this image has a specific limitations. So for example, you cannot add more runtimes than the MobileFirst Starter, and you cannot change any runtime properties, for example, in authentication config XML. So it's more or less only for evaluation. We will be using it for some of the lab series because we can actually deploy apps here and push adapters. But those labs, of course, won't be using any security because we cannot change the authentication config. On this step, actually, we did what we were supposed to. We created a container instance with MobileFirst Platform on it from this evaluation image that was prepared for us. And so we started the console. We are seeing our app. We can even check one of the apps, for example, this Android wishlist, to see that it's actually installed and it's actually there. So on this step, our lab number 6.1 is finished. Thank you.